Hello from Player Blanca. Now, many of you have been asking about these yellow scooters, and if you've been following the channel, you know I'm not a big fan of them. In fact, I think they're very dangerous. We've seen a few accidents, and people are riding them with two people on, people are riding them with their kids on without helmets, and it's just, I think, a dangerous thing. So, rather than tell you not to do it, thought we'd come down and actually show you how to do it and give you an idea of what it's like, and then at the end of this video I'll give you my honest opinion. It's as simple as that. So this is by no means a promotion for the yellow scooters, because you know my views, but it doesn't matter how many times you tell people not to do things, they're gonna do it. So I'd rather people come away, try the yellow scooters and do it properly and do it safely. And there are some more legal rules as well coming in, so stay tuned. We've got the scooter here and we're going to show you absolutely everything. Okay, so the first thing is you need to look at these rules, and the first rule it says is wear a helmet. Now, I don't see anybody with a helmet. We've bought one with us, so we're going to put one on. But when you're on holiday, there's nobody with helmets. So rule number one is usually ignored. Respect the traffic, and then also over 18s. Now, there's a lot of people out there that I see on holiday that are definitely not 18, but they're using the scooters, and a lot of parents with kids on there riding two people on the scooter. It also says here as well, one person only. So the police are cracking down on people driving in twos, and if you are driving in twos with your kid, come on, give your head a wobble, because it's certainly not safe. You wouldn't put your child on the back of a motorbike or a moped without a helmet, would you now? Naughty, naughty. Anyway, let's show you how we get the scooters.
So first thing you need to do is scan that QR code on the scooter, and that will open up the app in order for you to download it. Now, it's quite a big app and it took ages. And it was 32 megabytes, I think. So I've paused it here, but it took about five minutes to install. And one thing I found was the messing around the first time might put people off. So this is what happens when you open it. So obviously it asks you where you are. It has to access your phone to see where you are. So you have to have your roaming on and things like that if you're coming away from outside of Spain. Once you're in, it shows you your exact location, and then it'll ask you for your phone number, which you pop your phone number in here. And then they will send you a text message. In that text message is a code to confirm that it's you and it's your phone. So a lot of messing about, and we were going to rent two scooters, one each, but you have to have two phones. So it was a bit of a pain, if I'm honest, having to do this twice. So we just had the one and sort of went and did the video for you guys. Now it says here to agree to the terms and conditions. Doesn't really give you a way to read them though, which is very strange. But I'm going to put a link below which show you the terms and conditions so you can have a little read of them. Plus they're in Spanish, but you can get them in English, and here they are. So I don't know. Do people read the terms and conditions of anything these days? I don't know. But we'll maybe go through them a little later on in the video. Then asks you for your payment. You put your payment in, gives you a few warnings, and you're ready to go. When the light's white, you're ready to rock and roll, and off we went.
So you have to give them a bit of a kickstart to get going, but once you go, you're off, and they are pretty fast. Now, you're going to see me on one later, which, if anything, will give you something to laugh about. But Jack went off, and once he got the hang of it and the controls of it and the balance, it was pretty easy. And we're going to tell you exactly all the controls that are on there, so you can see just how easy or difficult it might be for you guys.
Okay, so let's have a look at the controls on here. We got two controls. Well, that one goes fast and slow, so that's your acceleration, and then you've got two brakes to stop. So they are pretty fast, and there's no speedometer on there, so you don't actually know how fast you're going, which is interesting. Go on then, off you go. Let's see.
Okay, get ready for a laugh, because here I am on the scooter. It was fast. Now, excuse the helmet not being on properly, but it didn't fit me at all. I've got a massive head. You know what they say about a man with a massive head? He must have a very big brain. But it was fun. I must admit, it was fun. It was quite fast.
Now I'm a big bloke, and it moved me up the hill, so they're quite powerful, these things, and I think if used properly they're okay. Now I'm not a big fan of them because I see people having accidents, not using them properly, riding them with two people. So yeah, there is a lot of downsides to that, and they're all over the place and they look messy. So those are my negative opinions on there, but rather than give you my opinion on what I think, I thought I'd give it a go. So did I feel safe on it? Well, yeah, I did, to be honest. I felt quite safe. I felt in control. It was fast but not too fast, and you can sort of adjust the levels. Now there is one thing, obviously, when people come on holiday, having worked in tourism for many years, when you come on holiday, your inhibitions go, you feel a lot more relaxed, a lot more safer. So you do need to keep an eye out on things, people, cars, everything. So I can see them being a big problem, especially in Porto del Carmen, along those streets, because there's a lot of people walking. And also if you've had a few drinks and you think, oh, I'll just get one of them and get yourself home. So I think that's the problem, and you should certainly not be riding them two on a scooter, and the police are cracking down on there. Now it did say wear a helmet, but I didn't see anybody else out there with a helmet, and to be honest, where are you going to get a helmet from on holiday? I suppose you could go to one of the bike shops and hire one. I don't know. What are your thoughts? So what do I think? Well, my opinion hasn't changed. I still think they're not very good for the island. I think they're messy. I think they get in the way. I think they cause a lot of problems, and there's a lot of accidents. We've seen quite a few people come off them, hurt themselves, and we did read a report that the hospitals are pretty much overrun. Now, I'm not sure if you're covered on your insurance as well, so you need to check with your holiday insurance if you're covered if you have an accident on one of these scooters. I would say, in my opinion, that you're not. But you do need to check that, because obviously you are here on holiday, so you need to go to the private hospital. And I know that the private hospitals are inundated with people with broken arms, sprained ankles, banged heads from the scooter. So I don't think they're good for people coming on holiday. Okay, but if you're a fully grown adult and you want to have a go and you want to get from A to B, I think they're great. I felt quite safe and secure on there. What I wouldn't do is put a small child in front of me, like I see quite a few people going up and down the road with their kids on there without a helmet. As it says, you do need to wear a helmet, but where do you get one? I don't know. As I said, you could possibly go to the bike shops and hire one, but you're meant to wear one, but nobody is. Are the police enforcing this? I've not seen it, but let's face it, they've got better things to do than stop people wearing helmets on scooters, I guess. They are cracking down on people riding two per scooter, and they will be issuing fines, so we've heard. If you've had a fine or you've had any experience of that, then let us know. We'd love to know if you've actually been stopped and told, you know, no people can be two a scooter, and actually fined. I don't know. So all in all, my opinion still stays. I'm not a big fan of the yellow scooters, but if you want to do it and you want to enjoy yourself, then by all means do so. But remember, they're a vehicle. You shouldn't be drinking and driving. You shouldn't be doing anything stupid, and just know your limits, know where you are, and be careful. That's all I've got to say. But all in all, have a good time. Now we're going to show you in just a couple of seconds how to log out of the app as well, because you have to finish your journey. If you just leave the scooter and walk away, you will continue to get charged until you've finished your journey. So let me show you how to do that, and make sure to like, subscribe and follow, because we're going to do loads more videos about Lanzarote. Okay, very important, when you finish your journey and you finish with the scooters, you can leave them wherever you finish off as long as they're put safely, but make sure to log out of your journey. Open the app, go to the scooter and log out. Now when we did this, it was a bit of a pain because it took ages to load, and then they asked for your email and all this sort of stuff, so it was a bit of a pain. And then they ask you to take a photo in order to show that you have left the scooter in a good place. Otherwise you might get fined, so just be careful of that. Now we were on the scooter for 44 minutes. It cost €10 something. Okay, so it's not too bad value for money wise, I guess. Is it cheaper than a taxi if you had to do all that loading in and logging in for the first time? Probably not. Probably easier to jump in a taxi to get from A to B, and you know, you're supporting local businesses with the taxis as well. So there you go guys, that's a little bit about the yellow scooters. Rather than saying I'm against them, I thought I'd give them a go, but all in all,
I don't really like them. Make sure to like and subscribe. Any comments, any feedback, please let us know, and we'll see you soon in Lanzarote. And if you want any excursions, there's a link below for TravelON. We'll see you very soon. Stay safe.